Player conduct. Note, the spot of enforcement, when not stated, or the actual distance penalty, or both, are subordinate to the specific rules governing a foul during a fumble, pass, or kick, and these in turn are subordinate to the general provisions of Rule 14. Section 1. Article 4. A defensive player may not tackle or hold an opponent other than a runner. Otherwise he may use his hands, arms, or body only to defend or protect himself against an obstructing opponent in any attempt to reach a runner. Exception 1. An eligible receiver is considered to be an obstructing opponent only to a point 5 yards beyond the line of scrimmage, unless the player who receives the snap demonstrates no further intention to pass the ball, including handing off the ball, pitching the ball, or moving out of the pocket. Within this 5-yard zone, a defensive player may check an eligible receiver in front of him. The defense is allowed to maintain continuous and unbroken contact within the 5-yard zone, so long as the receiver has not moved beyond a point that is even with the defender. Within the 5-yard zone, a defender may not make original contact in the back of a receiver. Nor may he use his hands, arms, to hang on to. Or encircle a receiver. The defender cannot extend an arm or arms to cut off or hook a receiver, causing contact that impedes and restricts the receiver as the play develops. Nor may he maintain contact after the receiver has moved beyond a point that is even with the defender. Beyond the 5-yard zone, if the player who receives the snap remains in the pocket with the ball, a defender may use his hands and arms only to defend or protect himself against impending contact caused by a receiver. If the receiver attempts to evade the defender cannot shut him or extend an arm or arms to cut off or hook him, causing contact that impedes and restricts the receiver as the play develops. Beyond the 5-yard zone, incidental contact may exist between receiver and defender as long as it does not materially affect or significantly impede the receiver, creating a distinct advantage. Exception 1. Eligible receivers lined up within 2 yards of the tackle, whether on or behind the line, may be blocked below the waist at or behind the line of scrimmage. No eligible receiver can be blocked below the waist after he has gone beyond the line. Illegal cut. Note 1. Once the quarterback hands off, is tackled, pitches the ball to a back, or, if the quarterback leaves the pocket area, the restrictions on the defensive team relative to offensive receivers, illegal contact, illegal cut, will end, provided the ball is not in the air. Penalty, for illegal contact, illegal cut, or holding by the defense, loss of 5 yards and automatic first down. Supplemental notes. 1. An eligible pass receiver who takes a position more than 2 yards outside his own tackle may not be blocked below the waist, illegal cut. unless the quarterback hands off, is tackled, pitches the ball to a back, or, if the quarterback leaves the pocket area. 2. The unnecessary use of hands by the defense, except as provided in Article 4, is illegal and commonly used in lieu of a legal block. Section 2. Personal fouls. Article 1. All players are prohibited from a. Striking with the fists, b. Kicking or kneeing, or c. Striking, swinging, or clubbing to the head, neck, or face with the heel, back, or side of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, or clasped hands. Penalty, for fouls in A, B, and C, loss of 15 yards. If any of the above acts is judged by the official or officials to be flagrant, the offender may be disqualified as long as the entire action is observed by the official or officials. Article 3. A defensive player may use the palm of his hand on an opponent's head, neck, or face only to ward off or push him in an actual attempt to get at a loose ball. Penalty, for illegal use of the palm of the hand or for striking an opponent below the shoulders with the forearm or elbows, loss of 15 yards. Note, any impermissible use of elbows, forearms, or knees shall be penalized under the unnecessary roughness rule. Flagrantly unnecessary roughness shall be penalized under the same rule and the player disqualified. Article 5. No player shall grasp the face mask of an opponent. Penalty, incidental grasping of the mask 5 yards. Not a personal foul, if by the defense there is no automatic first down. Twisting, turning, or pulling the mask 15 yards. A personal foul. The player may be disqualified if the action is judged by the official or officials to be of a flagrant nature.